Okay, we're recording. Kate, go ahead.
All right. So welcome to our What is Plexus call. I know we have some people on here who have never tried the POP products, and we have people on here who have been on the products for a while or maybe recently been on the products. Our goal tonight is to just introduce what Plexus is and probably talk about some of what I consider the foundational products. Before we get started with that, I'll just introduce myself. My name is Lima Ake. I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus, which means I'm at the top, one of the top 3 in the company, and we have a good team made up of amazing women with all different health stories, and they all joined Plexus for different reasons, wanted to get different health results. And what's amazing about that is many times you will find that a lot of us take a lot of the same supplements. So it shows you that the same supplements help people for many different reasons. And I'll touch on that in just a minute. But my story, I started Plexus, taking Plexus over 4.5 years ago. I've been on the products consistently for the 4.5 years, because these products are not something that you just look at as, oh, I take them and once I feel better, well, that's it. No, these are nutrients that our body needs consistently. And there's certain ones that our body needs consistently, I should put it that way. And it's just because it's nutrients that our body needs to be at its optimal health. So I am a mom of 4 kids. I've worked in health and wellness and fitness for over 25 years. I've also been an elementary school teacher. I do have a love for teaching, whether it's teaching about health, fitness, or even teaching little kids, because that's what I did as an elementary school teacher. And even when I was teaching in elementary, I was still teaching fitness on the side because it was something that I loved and I've always been very passionate about. So I am the person that you would say is a healthy person. You would see me 4.5 years ago, you would have seen me and you would have thought, man, she's a healthy person. She's so fit. There must be nothing wrong with her health wise. And really, there wasn't. I stay away from doctors. I feel that you're really supposed to try to stay away from them, unless, there are reasons that people do need to go. But the bottom line is to understand that these products are for everyone, for people that have been struggling with chronic health conditions, to people like me who would have been considered healthy. And I fell under the category of just saying, oh, I'm just getting older. I'm in my 40s, now closer to 50 than 40. So sad. But we make these excuses, right? And I was one that fell into those excuses that I'm just getting older. I had 4 kids, and my kids are wide range of ages. I worked full time at the time. And I would say that my diet was not the best, but I've also never been a really bad eater or bad. I never made terrible choices in my food. It doesn't mean I had a perfect diet. Like today I went and I ate at Chick-fil-A. It's National French Fry Day, by the way. But that's a whole nother conversation, because I would say if you're someone trying to lose weight, no, don't go to Chick-fil-A. That's not going to help you in your journey. Does that mean you'll never be able to have Chick-fil-A? Absolutely not. But it's not going to help in your journey unless you get the salad with the grilled chicken and you don't use all the salad dressing. But that's a whole nother story. But I was very resistant to supplements when I first learned about Plexus, partly because I've worked in fitness and I've seen a lot of supplements come and go. And I was a firm believer in exercise and nutrition. And if you did those 2 things, your body should be healthy. And in general, yes, my body was healthy, but I had terrible fatigue. I had a terrible sweet tooth. I didn't sleep well. I had a bad soda habit, which I didn't want people to know about because that wouldn't look good with my health image. I was very moody. As a teenager, I was diagnosed with IBS, but as an adult, I I knew what to stay away from so I wouldn't have episodes of it. And still at times I would here and there, but I mean, it didn't control my life. Um, so I was very resistant in taking these supplements. I actually put my daughter on them first, and then my husband did it first. And it was finally after seeing my husband, because I knew my husband. I had been married to him for 20 years and, you know, dated him. I knew him really well. So when I started to see those changes in him, and especially with some things that he struggled with for many years, and I saw them get better, I knew that there was something to it. So I tried the products. And for me, I started to see changes fairly quickly in, like, I wasn't so fatigued. I didn't have the sweet cravings like I used to, those kind of things. It wasn't until about 3 months into Plexus that I really, I want to say, solidified my belief in it. And that was because all my life, I had never had a normal menstrual cycle. And it was always excused away as because I was athletic. I was a gymnast. I ran track and field. Um, it was just because I was athletic. And as I got older and I had my kids, it actually, I would say, got worse in a way. And when they put me on birth control pills, that was even, I've been on every birth control pill you could mention. That even made it worse. But it was 3 months into Plexus that I finally started having a normal menstrual cycle. And I do have it every month. Today was a glorious day to wake up. Because and I laugh now because I'm done having children. But the point is, there was something nutrient wise that was missing in my body. There was something that was not being detected. I had tests galore. Everything always came, oh, your hormones are in the normal level, they're fine. But there was a nutrient, there was something missing in how my systems operate together, that when I started taking Plexus, obviously that missing little puzzle piece was found, and now my body operates how a woman's body should operate. And that's a blessing, even though every month we always hate that, right, women? We like curse at it, but it's really a blessing because that is how our bodies are supposed to operate. So that is my story with Plexus. And um, then now it's morphed into a business, because I did not want to do a business with Plexus whatsoever. And here I am now with a big team, and love all my team members that are on here, and just love to share my story and to share other people's stories, so that people start to understand that we all can take control of our health. And there's some critical areas that most people don't understand, that make our bodies age faster, that also make our bodies start to fall apart, and to start to have chronic health issues. And those three areas are balancing blood sugar, reducing systemic inflammation in your body, and your gut health. Those three areas in your body are really responsible for, I want to say, everything that happens in your body. Okay. And so when you start to get those things back in check, then the body starts to function better, and you are able to then reach your optimal health. And I stress that, your optimal health, because your optimal health is different than my optimal health, right? Rachel's optimal health is different than my optimal health. Michelle's is. So it's learning that you can incorporate these supplements so that you can reach your better health, that you can create a better self within you. And it really is by controlling those three things that I talked about. Balancing blood sugar, I will tell you, balancing blood sugar not having balanced blood sugar, I should say, is one of the things that ages our body so fast. And our American diet is terrible for keeping a nice, steady state, balanced blood sugar. It's awful. And so having those constant spikes and then your body having to work very hard to bring down those glucose levels back to normal, and doing it over and over again is very wearing and aging to the body. The other thing's inflammation. Inflammation is a silent killer in our body. Inflammation is what makes our immune system go whack. Inflammation is what our immune system does when it's not sure what is in the body that it's not used to having. Inflammation happens when you exercise. That's one of the normal responses of repairing the body after exercising. But getting the nutrients in your body that helps control your inflammation is so important for just your everyday function of your cells, your muscles, how you feel, is very important. And then the last thing, gut health. And gut health kind of ties it all together. All three of those areas are very much tied together. Your gut health, I mean, that is where the majority of your immune system begins. That is where all your nutrients are absorbed back into your body so that the processes in your body can function at their best. But here's the thing, if your gut is imbalanced, if it is not a healthy gut, then your body is going to have a hard time absorbing the nutrients that it needs to. If you're not eating a healthy diet, you're not getting the nutrients that you need to. And on top of that, your body's not absorbing the nutrients that it needs to. And so understanding those three areas and realizing that supplementation is a must to help with that, because of the way that we live our lives in America. It's very stressful. Our American diet is not the best. I would say just go in a grocery store and start paying attention to what people put in their cart. And then you'll notice that it is not. Our environmental toxins that we're exposed to, just there's so many. The way our food is grown now is not as nutrient dense as it used to be. We've sped up the production of food so that we can grow it faster, we can grow it bigger. Just because a piece of fruit is bigger does not make it more nutrient dense. That is the sad thing. So plexus, I find, is the missing puzzle piece. It is the missing puzzle piece to all of it. We need to be eating healthier. We need to be moving our bodies, and we need to be supplementing so that we can allow our bodies to do the job that they were designed to do. And so, Rachel, can I turn it over to you? Do you want to talk about Triplex really quick?
Yes, I'd love to. Okay, so our main cornerstone products are our Triplex, which basically, Triplex is the name of the combo. So it incorporates 3 products. One is our Slim, which balances our blood sugar. And then the other 2 are our gut health products. We have Probiotic 5 and we have BioCleanse. And I am somebody, real quick, my story is, on paper I looked healthy. Behind closed doors, I was a wreck. I had depression, I had anxiety, I have had allergies my entire life. It got to the point that like my temperature was bad. I had light sensitivity, like all these things. And I researched Plexus for like 4 months. And I can tell you, I was already taking all the ingredients in Plexus Slim. I was already taking chromium. I was already taking alpha lipoic acid, Garcinia cambogia, which are the main 3 ingredients. And I didn't see any results. Then that is where Plexus, like they have a way of combining these products and they all synergetically work together to have amazing results. And so I also realized I was actually spending more buying everything separate than if I bought it all together. So Slim is our, what they call pink drink. You know, it comes in a little pouch. You mix it with 10 to 12 ounces of water and you drink it 15 to 30 minutes before a meal. Most people like it in the morning because then they've had it for the day, but it can be taken any time of the day. It doesn't have any added caffeine or stimulants or anything in it. And what it does is it balances your blood sugar, which regulates your cortisol and your adrenal and your I forgot the word when you're diabetic, your insulin. Your insulin, that's the word I'm looking at. Regulate your insulin, regulate your cortisol. And so it helps your body have natural energy. And some people are like, how can it give you energy if it doesn't have caffeine in it? Well, your body, God made your body to have energy that you need to survive during the day. So you're supposed to wake up feeling rested, make it through the day, and at night you're supposed to feel tired. And what happens is our body gets off balance, we lay awake at night, we can't sleep, our mind races, we might get sleep, and then we wake up in the morning and we're still exhausted because our body's not getting the proper nutrients that it needs. And when it does, it can have the natural energy you need, like in a way that you don't need those caffeinated beverages and you don't need all that extra stuff. And so that's our Slim. And then our two gut health products are ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. And these two work together because one will detox and one will be your garbage truck to get it out. So the ProBio 5 is our probiotic, but it is also like 4 products in one. And again, I'm somebody who took probiotics for 30 years. Like I've tried them all. I've tried the pills, the refrigerated, the powder that you mix into water and it tastes like cows and dirt, but you drink it anyway because it was supposed to be good for you. Like I've been taking probiotics. I've never noticed a difference till ProBio 5, and it's because of the 4 ingredients. It has the good probiotics. It has 5 good strains. It's got an fungal in there, it's got digestive enzymes, and it has an enzyme blend that actually breaks down the candida in your body. And everybody gets out of whack, and you have good bacteria and bad bacteria, and your bad bacteria gets out of whack. It actually breaks that down. And that's why this one is different than all the others. And that's why you will finally see a difference when you take ProBio 5. And then you have BioCleanse, that's our garbage truck. Basically, it's taking all those toxins and flushing them through your body. I'm also somebody that has been on a million different cleanses. I tried it all over the last 45 years of my life to try to help get my body healthy. So I've been on detoxes and liver cleanses and candida cleanses and sugar cleanses and all those things. BioCleanse naturally detoxes your body every day and gives you the magnesium you need, because magnesium is so important in the body. It's one of those nutrients that we don't get very much and most people are depleted. And so it helps you keep everything moving. And we talk about poop a lot with Plexus because poop will tell you a lot of things. And it keeps your poop moving so that you don't have to do the, I cleanse for 6 weeks and then I'm off, or I cleanse for 12 and then I'm off. No, this is just a daily cleanser. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to time it. You just take what you need each day and it helps cleanse everything out. It helps cleanse out all those toxins. A lot of times, a lot of your issues are just these toxins that don't know how to get out of your body. And when your body doesn't know what to do with them, it coats them with fat and like lets them keep floating around in your body because it doesn't know how to get rid of them. So this is going to help you get rid of it. They're all going to work together. Like they really all synergetically work together, so that you don't want to take a probiotic from this company and a magnesium for this company and another supplement. You want to use the same company so that they all work together and they all do their jobs. And I'm somebody that also noticed a huge difference. It took me about 3 days in Plexus, and I remember sleeping through the night and feeling rested in the morning for the first time in my entire life, where I didn't have to say, give me 5 more minutes or hit that snooze, hit that snooze. I get awake and I'm like, why am I not tired? Why do I have this energy? And I would get out of bed and not know what to do with myself because I'd never been a morning person. And that's when I was like, okay, there's something to this. Like, why is this working? Because I ordered it because I just wanted to lose some weight. So why am I sleeping good? And why am I feeling better? You know? And so that's when I was like, what's really in these products? You know, and I started doing more research. And that's when I was like, wow, there is a difference with this company. And that's why we're also passionate about it. And we would like shout from the rooftops because we've all just gone, okay, it's helped me in all these ways. I had no idea it would help me with all of my other issues. I had no idea that like I wouldn't need to live on medications for allergies and have EpiPens and shots and all those stuff. And not because it was a magic pill, but because it healed my body. And when my body was healed, it functioned properly. And so these pills don't make things go away. They make your body function properly, and then your body can do what it needs to do. Okay. Do you want me to turn it back over to Lee, or? Michelle.
Michelle, do you have anything that you would like to add?
Sorry. So I just have to say that today I did my infusion, which is a monthly infusion that I get for my MS. And I only slept off the Benadryl. I did not sleep the whole day away. So I definitely see progress in my own situation. And I'm so grateful and I love it.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. It's true. And I hopefully that you have seen, everyone that's been on this call, is that everyone has different health issues, but it goes back to those 3 areas that I talked about: balancing blood sugar, reducing inflammation, and gut health. And when you get those 3 areas in check, the body just starts to function better. And I think that some of the people on this call can attest, just like I said, that, you know, we just started taking these products just because we wanted to take the products and see what they did for us. And now it's evolved into sharing with others because we have seen the change and we feel the change in ourselves. And even for me and my family members, I know that Rachel mentioned allergies. And that has been huge in my family with my children who had asthma due to allergies. And we have gotten rid of our nebulizer and all of that. And they haven't had any issues in the last 3 years, you know, since they've been on the products too. And I will tell you that all of my children take the products. They don't all take the same products, but I will tell you that they do all take gut health products. That is a must. Having your gut healthy and having it balanced is key to keeping your body healthy and strong, keeping your immune system strong. We have some other, I mean, we don't have hundreds and hundreds of products. The products that we have are very high quality. They have been researched. We have a research development team that creates products. So it's not just these products that are thrown together, but there's actual science behind them. There is research behind the ingredients and why certain ingredients are in certain products. And so we do have an amazing, amazing group of products. We have about, I think, 21 products now, about 21 that range from gut health. We have an amazing ease. Ease is like one of my favorites. It helps with reducing inflammation even more, and I use that a few times a week. I know people who use it every day. It's just a natural way to bring down inflammation even better. We have a multivitamin that was actually recognized in 2016 for being one of the recognized for innovation in multivitamins. And it is a methylated multivitamin, which is very, very important in understanding. A methylated multivitamin, pretty much in easy terms, means that your body can absorb the vitamins in that vitamin better because it's methylated. It's not a synthetic vitamin. And there are actually people that need methylated vitamins in order to even absorb vitamins at all. We even have protein powder, whey protein. We have vegetarian protein or vegan protein powder. So we have different things, but like what we were covering before, the triplex is very foundational. And I do, depending on what someone's goal is, do strongly suggest it because the triplex does focus on those 3 health areas that I've mentioned a few times in this call. So with that said, anyone have any questions? You can unmute yourself. You can put it in the chat. If we don't have any questions, then what I'm going to suggest is that you make sure to go back and talk with the friend that invited you to this call and sit down, have a real conversation with them. let them know the questions you have, or let them know what interested you in what we shared today. They can go over how to order products. They can go over if there's any promotions going on. They can go over all that kind of stuff with you. And if there's a question that you ask your sponsor and your sponsor's not sure about, they're going to say, hey, let me get back to you. Let me go reach to my sponsors above so I make sure to get you the correct information. Because we are all here to encourage and support anyone who gets on the products, whether it's my friends or not. Anyone on my team who gets on these products, I am here to support you being successful in starting your products and continuing your journey on the products. And so with that said, I think we can wrap it up, and hopefully those that have never tried the products, you have now learned a little bit about what is Plexus, and we hope that you take that jump and try it, because what do you got to lose? There's nothing to lose here. It's only going up. You know, it's going to help you with your health. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to help you have a healthier body, a stronger body. And so I would say it is worth that jump to just try it and see what it does for you. Anything else, Michelle or Rachel, before we wrap it up?
I think that's good. Thank you. I think we're just about out of time anyway. It might kick off any minute, but yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight, and everyone have a great night.
All right. Good night.